audio, and well, audio's been doing fine. Videos where it's really kind of been lacking. But we're just doing a couple test things real quick. Sorry it's so late, but we have tried just about everything else I can think of for fixing this issue. Now it's just time to testing it. Bear with me a moment here. I need this to pop up on my phone so I can monitor it. Batman, are you watching the stream right now?
I am watching it right now, yeah, looking for the menu and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, man, I know DayZ has a little bit of, its quirks, let's say, like the latency or the lagginess here and there, but I feel,
I mean, this could be Streamlabs OBS being an issue. I'm not for sure. Let's just see.
yeah,
I'm
and
about
I
to
don't,
start
like, so,
walking.
I don't know the Streamlabs all that well, but I was gonna say, so you're messing around with the visual settings, so I don't know if it's a matter of, like, distance or refresh rate, or if it's, like, a
Well, so
rendering. And
before
whether
we
or not
didn't have
OBS
any.
also has like negating settings. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it has everything. I mean, you can go through all different kinds of settings, but before we didn't have any issues with the way it was set up previously. The only reason I changed the visual on here is so this way, whenever I go to online, you can actually see Saturn Rising Chernarus. So I just moved it, the view count from the left to the right, and then the emblem to the left. So that shouldn't have anything to do with it. I'm not too for sure what exactly is going on. He said if I keep having these issues to call him tomorrow and talk again to tech support, give him a ticket number, and then they would try to set somebody to come up or come out and try to check it out. But the thing is, like,
Yeah,
I need this done by lunch tomorrow, no later,
yeah.
so we can
And
have
I
it all
think
tested.
the end result's probably just going to be ending up with either a booster or having like a separate modem that would boost your signal, but also give you the ability to hardwire it too.
Right. I mean, I can
'Cause-
set up another modem as like a booster, and that's actually one of the cheaper routes to go. I just have to go in there and configure it with the main router and change some settings, and then I can make it to where it's a booster router. So it just kind of boosts the signal. You know, it would have the signal come from that router, boost it to where the second router would be, and then I need that actually. Boost it to the second router. Am I lagging any? That looks pretty decent. Take off running for a minute.
yeah, I was going to
There's a
say,
little bit of
do a
lag.
quick spin.
No, it's still lagging.
Where are you at on the map right now?
Saw
What's you
initially.
doing? Um, yeah, no, it's super. A setting in OBS that allows you to do like the settings that you're changing is that in OBS that you're changing it, or is
Yeah,
it
just the
in just the
resolution of
game that you're
the
changing it?
output video.
What about refresh or rendering or even
Rendering, though, it wouldn't have anything to do with the rendering, though. Rendering would be a game.
yeah, in game, yeah, for field of view.
Yeah, which I've got it all the way up, but that's not going to make a difference either because we'll turn it all the way down, which is going to look really weird.
Are there quality or like optimization settings that you can set for like I compare it to like battery saver mode, like it would disable or enable
I've
certain
got
things
the
for.
laptop put on game mode, like there's like video gaming mode, and
Mhm.
then as far as like so Streamlabs OBS in itself, I've got it set to where it has high priority. So that application should take high priority over any other application that should be running right now.
Now, what are the applications that are running in total? Because it could be a matter of either
Should be
GPU
almost
or
none.
TPU processing.
No, it should be because I went through and changed all my startup. Um, Here, I'm gonna change this back. That looks way too weird. Went through and changed all of my startup programs, so I've cleared everything down to where it's just the bare necessities and virus protection that turns on, and then the only programs I have even open is Notepad and Streamlabs OBS.
So, what if you were to change it? Like, what are the other settings instead of gaming? I
And
mean, without getting into the hardware details,
there's
it may
not.
just
So
be
Windows 10 has
no.
an optimization for it can change its own settings. There might be a way I can go in there and manipulate that option to where I can do an advanced feature, which I've never really messed with. But either way, I mean, I'm still
I'm
working with
thinking
the
it may be
laptop.
an
That's
advanced option for like smoothing or something like that.
yeah, something like that. But then again, the
You didn't have
gaming.
issues in the past.
No, I haven't changed anything. That's what I was just about to say. I haven't changed anything,
Yeah.
and it can't just be the laptop or the Xbox going bad, because it's the same way it was prior, and it was working just fine. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right now we're sitting at 480 resolution, and we're still having.
Yeah,
It's
you know
not as bad as
I'm
what it
looking at
was.
on my cell phone. I mean, I'm looking at it on my cell phone, but I mean, the resolution is fine in terms of the quality. I couldn't even tell you that it was 480. I mean, granted, I have the iPhone 13 Pro, whatever.
Yeah, I've got
but
the Note 9, and
it's-
I've got it turned sideways, and it looks fine, but
Yeah,
it's still having the lag issue. So even
Yeah.
changing the resolution down to 480, I think my next step down was like 320. So I mean, that's a
this
huge
looks
jump.
good.
Check something out, because that did look pretty smooth. I wonder if it's mainly when we're running through town here.
And I know towns, you're always gonna get that lag. I know
In the
East Coast
game.
is,
But
yeah,
I
in
would
the
be able to
game, but-
see that I'm lagging at certain spots, and then see, like, as soon as I turn towards town here, it shouldn't be picking it up and distributing. It should be picking up at the lag that I'm seeing, but now it's not doing too bad. I spoke.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there's milliseconds of like
See, this house didn't load in.
latency.
Neither did this whole row of houses.
Yeah. I mean, you did just drop down, so that's Daisy quirks, but like the staggering, the stuttering, it's like
Right.
not in terms of audio, but in terms of the video. right?
Video. But it's
When we were all on
definitely.
that one day, even even some of the audio clipped out too, and it wasn't
Yeah.
just because of like how loud it was.
No,
it was
no, no.
just whole minutes gone.
Right.
I've been having similar issues at my house.
You know what I'm going to do is. He said that, which is weird. He said between the hours of 8 p.m. and 11:30 p.m., that's their peak times, which doesn't make a lot of sense, because you would think peak times, all your businesses aren't open at that point. You know what I mean?
We also got to think the peak hours when everyone's actually home and surfing on
true.
the web, and
But I mean, we were streaming yesterday all the way up till what, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on a Monday night. You know, it does look a little bit smoother than what it did the other night. But we've gone from 720 down to 480.
I mean, is it anything to do with the Xbox as well? Maybe certain power
No.
settings that there's on the device.
Nope, I haven't changed anything.
There's,
It was working fine 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and then
Have you done a reset on the
Yep.
router or modem?
did it today again.
One of the things I could think of would be hardwiring it one and see if, as a test, if that would work.
But here's the thing is, it hasn't been hardwired in the past, so why did it work fine before but not now? Why is that a requirement now but not then?
And that, like I said, it's just trying to remedy it now to test and see where the issue is. Is it with the internet service provider, or is it with the the hardware, or the connection, or but you're getting the proper up and down, so that's good.
Right.
But it's the speed at which it is, maybe the priority. So my network is split between a 3G and like a 5G network.
Yeah, mine's on
So-
2.4G and 5G. I haven't switched from both of them being on
you're
5G
2.4 and
earlier
5 hertz.
because I'm technically further away. 2.4 is
It's
meant for long range.
Technically, it's 2.4, I believe. I mean, when I went to school and got a degree in network administration and wireless hardware, it was a while back. But technically, the 2.4 should be what you run the devices on, or at least older devices, or the consoles that we run, not the next gen. But I run my computer and my Xbox through 2.4, and I have my 5 for all the cell phones and tablets and stuff like that.
Right.
But I
That's-
also
that's-
use a VPN for work.
You're on the money there, but here's the thing is too is the 2.4 gigahertz is technically used for longer range or penetrating through walls for your signal, where your 2.4 gigahertz is used for more modern close to the router, you know, you're going to be playing, streaming video games and stuff like that. If you're close to the router, but if you're long away, 2.4 gigahertz is more on a bandwidth for being able to get through, you know, a couple few different walls, that kind of thing, and then being able to still game and use the internet. So I've tried both 5 gigahertz and 2.4. 2.4 seems like it was a little bit better on my end for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I usually run my stuff at, because I use the 5 for just the cell phones and quick Wi-Fi, but that's all for the newer devices, the iPad, the laptop, and the cell phone.
Right.
Everything else I just leave it on 2.4. But, hardwire, and that'll be a good test to see if it's still the same. It'll give you priority on the connection, short of, you know, subnet masking your IP to a whole separate, you know, priority itself. I mean, I've done that before. There's just a lot of latency lag. I've got to get used to some of the bullet drop too in this game. I was playing the other day with the Sportster. I mean, granted, it was set for 200. It doesn't go anything less than 2.
Right.
And the scope wasn't, the crosshair wasn't accurate, and I'm trying to figure out where the
Ooh, I lagged.
Glitchy. I'm excited for this season. I was messing around with some of the stuff on Discord.
I seen that. I didn't even know you could do that, chopping wood and stuff. I noticed that when I first woke up.
Fish. Yeah. I was going through it. I was trying to figure out all the commands. I played in another server where they used it was steal. So there was a steal command, and you could watch people in the feed
If they didn't deposit their money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they didn't deposit it, you could steal from the other person, and you take what was in their hand and, you know, just deposit it all.
I think you can still do that on ours too. If not, then I think there's a setting I can go in there and make it to where you can do that. That was a game they played over on Gillies as well. Steal Your Shit Sunday.
Yeah, it was on another one too that I played on. Another role-playing server.
See if we get lucky, get us a Tundra.
I don't think Steel is in ours. I know Crime is. I like that one. I like the other one too that you put. I don't know if we're on stream right now.
There we are.
Yeah, you're playing.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's fun. I go to as soon as I get money, I put it in my bank, and then I end up doing the extra stuff that's there, like the working. How do you get a job, like a permanent job? Because it says like you can collect income.
I have no idea. I'm not well versed in Discord. That would be a Modern Warfare Junkie question, or even Darkness. So, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to compare the 3. We might do another test stream later tomorrow afternoon if I wake up before I'm supposed to wake up. We'll try to drop the quality down again, just to see if that's going to help any as far as the stream. Cheese fell asleep.
There's a dog snoring.
No, that's Cheese. He fell asleep.
Or is that Cheese?
Yeah. Well, I'm not the only one that's done it now. Granted, I've done it like multiple times, but he's sawing logs. He should be getting paid on Discord right now.
Yeah.
He's at work.
ASMR, just to hear people sleep.
Right. That's been my highest video so far in Texas with 2.2 thousand views. 12 hours, nothing new sleeping.
About recording thunderstorms, like the audio and stuff, the video, and just playing a loop of it for like the ASMR, like go to sleep stuff. It's the easiest way to get like 1 million views or 1 million, hits on a video.
Alright, we're gonna have to end the stream. We can't have him just sitting here snoring.
Oh, you're still talking.
Yeah, we're still streaming. So, we had, let's see here, Gerardo with the like on the stream. Thank you very much. I'm sure you like the snoring noise. It is funny. It is rare. We're going to kick him out of the party here shortly. We are going to end the streams for the rest of the night tonight, so it won't be popping back up. I'm going to go through and check the quality of these videos out. We'll determine which test is best. I think it's going to be this one. And then you might see a test stream tomorrow at some point. The test stream tomorrow, if I'm able to do so, will be around noon to 6 o'clock. It will not mean that we're going live. I'll kind of give some more instructions on precisely when we are going to be going live. I've got to eat, get set up, get all the fun stuff I need for the 24+ hour live stream for my birthday in place, and then we'll go. So between 10 o'clock and 11